Okay, so I need all of the kids who are in kindergarten or first grade to come up to the front. Necesito todos los niños que están en el kinder o el... Necesito todos los niños que están en el kinder o el primero o segundo grado. Venga al frente. Los niños del kinder del primero o segundo grado, venga al frente, por favor. Sí, segundo también. Second grade also. Come on up. And have a seat up here. Have a seat up here. Have a seat. Like, yeah, sit down on the steps. All right, awesome. So, let's see. Others, oh, nice. Come on up. Have a seat. You can go up on the second row. That's cool. And you guys come on over here. Like, sit up on the second row. That'll work better. Well, some of you, not everybody. All right, so, what's your name? What is it? Leo? Right, I knew that. I'm going to give you, Leo, $2. Is that awesome? And what's your name? What is it? Diana. I'm going to give you 2 dimes. All right. So everybody, so Leo's got $2. Diana's got 2 dimes. Who has more money? Leo, how much money does he have? $2. How much does Diana have? 20 cents. You guys are good at math. Excellent. Okay. Leo tiene $2. Diana tiene 2 dimes. 20 centavos. All right. So, if you put both of your dimes, put them in the basket. And Leo, just put $1 in the basket. Who gave more? Who put more in? Leo put more in, right? How much did Leo put in? He put in $1. Did Deanna put in? 20 cents. Which is more, $1 or 20 cents? Which is more? $1 is more than 20 cents, right? In the gospel, though, Jesus said 20 cents is more than $1. Is Jesus bad at math? I think Jesus is kind of bad at math. So here's what happened. So Jesus was, in the gospel today, there were a bunch of people who were giving money to the temple, like when you guys bring money up and put in the green basket, you know, right? And a lot of people who were really rich, they had a lot of money. They put in a lot of money because they had a lot of money. But then there was this lady, she was a widow. That means her husband had died. And all she had was 2 little coins, like these 2 dimes. And she put those 2 little coins in. And she said, and Jesus said, that woman gave more than everybody else. Does that make sense? Not really, does it? All right, Deanna, how much of the money that you had, how much do you have left? How much do you have left? How much does Deanna have left? She has 0 left. How much does Leo have left? So did Deanna give everything? And how much did Leo give? He only gave half, right? Right? She gave all. He only gave half. And Jesus says the person who gives all is the one who's given the most. Because would that be the hardest? Which is harder, to give $1 and still have $1, or to give 20 cents and not have anything left? Which is harder? Giving the 20 cents, right? And then not have anything left. Because, like, there's going to be a truck outside selling, like, popsicles and stuff after Mass, right? And is Deanna going to be able to buy one? No. Is Leo? For $1? Really? That's awesome. All right. Yeah, so she's given everything, but he didn't. He only gave part. And Jesus says that the person who gives everything is the one who gives the most, okay? So, all right, so hang on a second. I'm going to talk to the parents about this, okay? Well, actually, first, so Jesus says that the reason why the 2 coins is the most is because it's the biggest sacrifice, right? It's the hardest thing to do. Have you guys done anything this week that was good? That was like a sacrifice for God? It was kind of hard. Can you think of something? Who can think? What did you do this week? You went what? Oh, you went to learn things about, you went to your class? You went to PSR? The other class to learn about God? Excellent. That was good. Anybody else do something good this week? Did anybody do anything to help out at home? What did you do to help out at home? You what? You did your clothes? You washed them? You put them away? Awesome. Good deal. You folded them? All right, excellent. Okay, so now were you thinking about God at that time? No, probably not. You were just thinking about your clothes, right? Maybe you were thinking about your mom who told you to take care of your clothes, right? All right, so there's some ladies here. I want to give you each a sheet of paper, and what I want you to do is think about something good that you did this week, and think about something good that you did this week, and either write it or maybe draw a picture of it, okay? So I'll show you what I did one. This is what mine looks like. So earlier this week, I said a funeral for somebody who died, and so I drew a picture of me saying their funeral, okay? But you think about what you did this week, and I want you to draw a picture of it. Got it? And you can just turn around if you want to use the step here and to draw or to write. You can do that, okay? All right. El Evangelio de hoy. Estamos en el capítulo 12 del Evangelio de San Marcos. En el capítulo 12 del Evangelio de San Marcos, él está preparando por su pasión. So, I think the microphones over there are picking up feedback. Okay. En el Evangelio de San Marcos, estamos en la última parte del capítulo 12, y este es el último evento antes de la pasión de Jesús. Pues Cristo está utilizando este pasaje de la mujer de la viuda para enseñar a nosotros de la importancia de nuestros sacrificios. Y Él hace este sacrificio que materialmente no es muy grande, pero por ella es difícil. Ella está dando todo lo que tiene, los últimos 2 monedas. Y Cristo utiliza esa historia para preparar a nosotros, para enseñarnos que por las cosas que nosotros hacemos, que podemos participar en su propio sacrificio. Nosotros podemos participar en su sacrificio por los sacrificios que nosotros hacemos. A veces no somos pensando de esa realidad, pero cuando venimos a la misa estamos invitados a hacerlo. Estamos invitados a recordar que nuestros sacrificios son parte del sacrificio de Jesús. Y Cristo da alegría y alabanza a ella porque ha hecho el sacrificio total. La verdad es que Dios siempre pide de nosotros todo. Él quiere todo. Él quiere que nosotros damos todo. Pero usualmente Él no toma todo. Por ejemplo, en la primera lectura, Elías pidió de la viuda en la primera lectura hacer algo por él para comer.
Y él dijo, yo solo tengo un poquito, voy a preparar algo por mí y por mi hijo, y luego nosotros vamos a morir. Make sure the computer is muted. Yeah, or unplug the cable coming out of the front of the computer. Okay. Where was I? Oh, yeah. En la primera lectura, la viuda, ella dijo que solo tengo un poquito. Y después de comer yo y mi hijo, nosotros vamos a morir. Y Elías contestó, está bien, pero hágalo. Haga algo por mí. Y ella hizo el sacrificio. Y después de hacer ese sacrificio y preparar sus alimentos por él, ellos recibieron un milagro de Dios. Porque ella tenía la voluntad de sacrificar a todo. Dios proporcionó por ellos. Por mí, recientemente yo fui en retiro. Muchísimas gracias por sus oraciones durante el retiro. Pero durante el retiro yo hice una serie de meditaciones y en la primera parte yo realicé profundamente la misericordia y el amor de Dios. Y después de meditar en su amor por mí, su amor personal, yo quería hacer una respuesta. Y yo pregunté a Dios, ¿qué es la respuesta que quieres de mí? ¿Qué es la respuesta que quieres? Y yo escuché, y yo hice unas meditaciones sobre las Escrituras, y lo que me impactó eran los sacrificios de los apóstoles, especialmente por ser mártires. Y en verdad, yo pienso que nuestro país, nuestro mundo está moviendo en una dirección muy mal y solo va a cambiar con la sangre de los mártires. Y yo pensé que si Dios quiere que yo haga este sacrificio, no quiero sufrir, no quiero sufrir físicamente, especialmente no quiero ser un mártir. Y yo luché mucho con Dios sobre esa idea y finalmente yo pude decir honestamente, ok Dios, si es lo que tú quieres, voy a hacerlo. Y después de decirlo en mi corazón con sinceridad, Dios me dijo, ese no es lo que yo quiero. Quiero que tú sirves con más humildad. Él quiere algo diferente, pero Él quería que yo sea dispuesto a dar todo a Él. Él quería que yo sea dispuesto a dar todo a Él. Y creo que es el mismo la mayoría del tiempo. Él quiere que nosotros somos como la viuda en el Evangelio, que da todo que tiene. Pero Dios no toma todo. Él permite que nosotros continuamos y hacemos muchas cosas. Pero este sacrificio, esa voluntad de sacrificar todo, dar todo a Dios, es bonito. Es una ocasión ser unidos con Cristo. So you guys, are you done?
So what we're going to do now is we're going to take these that symbolize all of your sacrifices, and we want to give them to Jesus. We want your sacrifices to be part of what Jesus did. And so we're just going to take these and we're going to tape them to the cross here. Let's go ahead. Did you bring the tape? You did a lot of things this week that were good things, but maybe you weren't thinking about giving them to Jesus. Now we want to think about that, all right? So I want you to think about the thing that you drew or that you wrote about, and these ladies, they're gonna tape them here to the cross. Yeah, that's good. We're gonna tape them here to the cross. That way they'll be like united with Jesus and what He did when He died for us. Because whenever we come to Mass, you know, we bring up the bread and wine that are in the back of the church. And when we bring up the bread and wine and when we offer our gifts, when we offer like our money to God, we're always supposed to be thinking about all of the things that we did during the week that were good things. All of those things that we want to give to Jesus, that we want to be part of the sacrifice of the Mass. Does that make sense? All right, so Leo, you still have $1. What do you want to do with that $1? It's yours. What do you want to do with it? Would you like to put it in the basket? Fine, you can go put it in the basket. So one of the things I said when I was talking to the parents, I said, God, he asks us for everything, but He doesn't take everything. Okay? And so so Leo had this chance to give did you just give everything now? That's awesome, but God doesn't take everything. So it's like sometimes, like in the first reading, God asked the lady to make some bread for the prophet Elias. And he did that. He made the bread for Elias. And But then God rewarded her by taking care of her and providing for her. So I'm going to do the same thing. So after Mass today, if you find me in the back of the church, I have a big bucket of candy, right? Because that's the way God is, right? When we make a sacrifice like you two both did, you both gave everything that you had to God, God wants to take care of us, okay? And so come and find me after Mass. Does that make sense? All right, but you can't have it during Mass. But go back to your places now. And can you help me we're going to put this cross up here in front of the altar. You guys, let's all please stand and together profess our faith.